Good Saturday morning to you, ladies and gentlemen, and as always, welcome to the RCM chat room. I just wanted to pop into the chat room this morning to provide you the latest breaking news regarding Congress's actions to extend some of the telehealth service provisions that were set to expire at the end of this month. It is official. According to the White House press release just a short time ago, the president signed into law the American Relief Act of 2025, otherwise known as H.R. 10545. Now, while the main thrust of this bill was to provide fiscal year 2025 appropriations for some federal agency, it also had embedded into it some actions aimed at extending some expiring authorities, including some telehealth services provisions and flexibilities. Now, if you were watching this like I was, it was really down to the wire as usual. After the previous bill failed in the House Thursday evening, a new bill was presented Friday, and it actually passed in the House Friday evening, and then subsequently passed in the Senate at the wee hours of this Saturday morning. But now it has been signed by President Biden and is set to be put into law. One thing I want to emphasize right off the bat is that this is not a permanent extension of telehealth provisions and flexibilities. In the bill, the extension of these flexibilities or these telehealth flexibilities is really due to set to expire March 31st, 2025. So please keep that in mind. But at least right now, because we all were scrambling to try to get everything ready in our practices and in our hospitals in the next 2 weeks when we know we have holiday time and nobody's in work mode. And so at least this gives us a little more time to one, prepare for changes if they come down a pike. But they really, I think they really put this into place because this is kind of the let the next administration deal with this issue to figure out if it's going to be permanent or not. But again, we have to take things for what they are. Right now, we have a few more months to figure out what to do within our practices when it comes to telehealth. So, what specifically was in that bill? Well, a few things that was extended until March 31st, 2025 was, first of all, removing that geographic restrictions, right? Because when the final rule came out, it was basically stating that the geographic restrictions that were in place pre-COVID or pre-pandemic were going back to be reestablished, right? So now there's a hold on that at least to March 31st, 2025, where those geographic restriction requirements will be removed until then. The other thing is that there was an expansion of practitioners during telehealth that we've gotten used to. The other part was for mental health services. Even though telehealth was going to be continued for mental health, there was this in-person requirement that had to be met, and that's now being delayed as well. And then some of those audio only provisions that were set to expire. But again, I want to mention again, this is not a permanent fix. This is just an extension until March 31st, 2025. If you're interested in reading the details of the information related to telehealth in the bill, you may do so by searching the American Relief Act of 2025 and looking on pages 102 to 104, where it talks about the flexibilities or the applicable flexibilities within the bill. Keep in mind that we also have to wait for CMS to publish their final information on what we should be doing for 2025, at least through March 31st. And that's all I have for you this Saturday morning. As always, thank you for joining us in the RCM chat room. We hope to see you again soon. Bye bye now.